Hi, beautiful Cancer. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Cancer, this is your reading for mid-July. We're going to look at mid-July until mid-August, give or take. We're going to start with an overall energy here and then go a deeper, a little bit deeper. Also, before we start, I just want to say I still offer personal readings. So if you're interested in your own personal reading with your own personal questions, please send me a message. You'll find it down below. So what do we have for Cancer, please? Cancer mid-July until mid-August, give or take, obviously. I was going to say mid-Cancer. I don't think that's a thing. That was something that flipped but didn't come out. Okay, so we have a positive new emotional experience. And we have the King of Michael, which is about standing in your integrity, like don't backing down from something. So that's there, that's underneath it, but it didn't come out. Let's see, excuse me, with a little bit more shuffling, if those cards wants to come out. What do we have for Cancer, please? Mid-July until mid-August for Cancer. Cancer, Seven of Raphael. It's time to make a decision on something. Time to make a decision on something. And that can also be like, it's really highlighting the solar plexus here. But to like really focus on getting your chakra system in alignment or like balance yourself. And we have divine intervention. Divine guidance. Divine guidance is just walking right next to you through this thing. So Cancer, there's something you're going back and forth on. I know that decision, and you can be free. You can be free. You can make a courageous choice and change the situation. And as you're changing it, you have divine guidance there with you. I love that message for you. And a little clarification here, please. On Seven of Raphael, divine guidance, and Eight of Michael. Some clarification for Cancer. And you probably know exactly what this is, or it might not be your reading, because I feel like this is a clear situation, like it's time to make a decision on this. Like, you know immediately what that is. Like you have the power to change something. And we have the sacral chakra. So yes, we're working on getting your chakra system into balance. And that'd be awesome if 3 chakras now came out. The truth is coming out. The truth. That's the second 2. We have 20 and 2. And you're laying a new foundation for yourself. Okay, so I think this is quite clear. Usually I just like to take a moment and like really sit with it. But I just really feel like this is a clear message, and it's it's probably something that has made you grow a lot. Like, I just feel like sometimes we feel like we might hang on, and maybe we do. We might hang on a little bit longer in a situation that we need to. We might ponder things longer than what's healthy for us. We might have that inner voice or that deeper voice inside, that intuition that is really guiding us in a clear direction. But because of whatever situation that you're holding on to, because of, just as an example, maybe this is you in a relationship and you're wanting to leave the relationship. And first, you know, the fear kicks in of like the uncertainty, like, are you really making the right choice here to leave this person, like just overall leave this person? Maybe you're choosing the wrong thing. Maybe it will get better. Maybe down the line it will get stronger, or like something will shift or change, or like blah, blah, blah. Or like, are you afraid to leave this situation because maybe your person is your primary beneficiary? Is that what it's called? Like that person really actually is just bringing in the money, and you don't feel like you can stand on your own 2 feet if you leave this relationship, because where's the money going to come from? Or you're getting way too like settled in the house that you're in, the community that you're in, the friends that you have. Maybe if you separate, what's going to happen with all the friends? Are they going to choose sides? Are we going to continue to like maybe have businesses together? Like all of these things. Or like if this is a job situation, like for a while you felt that like, please come here to this other place, and it's a little bit scary to just quit your job or to change it to go into your own business, or like whatever the situation is for you. The going back and forth, the thinking, okay, this is a situation that has appeared in your life right now. Whatever this is, a situation that you're thinking about, should I leave this or should I stay here? Should I involve in this or should I keep my nose out of it? Should I go ahead with this or should I stay where I am? Like whatever situation that is, the back and forth, the velighet, I would say in Swedish, the ambivalent, like one day it's on, one day it's off, like, and then something happens which is more like in alignment with I should stay here, obviously, and the next day it's in alignment with no, I should not. And then the next day is like, I should do something about this. And then the next day says, I can stay. I don't have to do that, you know. And the reason why it's so back and forth is because the universal forces are answering your back and forth energy. So you might think that why is it one day getting so clear about I should stay here or I should not do anything about it? Or why is it the next day saying, oh, I so should. So when you are making a decision, and the way that you're making a decision, it might sound like, I don't know how that sounds, but one way of making a decision is to really put yourself into alignment with your chakra system. And we have this, it's because it said solar plexus before, perhaps, but I was on my way to say solar plexus again here now. That maybe the solar plexus is really important for you now, which is about feeling worthy. It's about feeling your confidence. It's about knowing who you are in the situation that you're in, which is very fitting. It's about being able to manifest and be the creator of the things that you want. And the sacral chakra is about your creativity. It's about your path. It's about your sexuality, like where you're flowing, where you don't feel stuck, but you're just really flowing in your system. And when you work on this, when you work on getting into alignment with your chakra system, when you work on spending more time being creative, spending more time feeling passionate about something that has nothing to do with this type of decision, first and foremost, you're going to take your mind off of things, and that's going to help you steer on the right path, into the right path. And the second thing is that your decision making or your clarity or your like being able to make a choice is going to become so much more clear and obvious once you're in balance and once you're in alignment. Okay? And we have divine guidance showing up here. The search for meaning in life, consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers or friends. So through this whole situation, and I love how this is like, it's in, if you could see the cards now, like we had the chakra thing and the sacral thing first, and then we have divine guidance and truth in the middle, and then we have like you can make this choice, you can make a change here, it's completely fine, you can build this new foundation for yourself. In the smack middle of this, there's divine guidance, like the angels are with you, the universal forces are with you. Like once you just really follow that, it's so simple, it's annoying. It's so simple, it's annoying. And that's why, like most people just don't understand how simple it is. I'm not saying it's easy necessarily, but I'm saying it's simple. The simple fact that if you just follow what feels light and bright and fun and easy and simple, that is the path. And as the more you do that, the more you're going to feel the surrounding of the angels, like they're really there to hold your hand through this. They're supporting you in this, they're backing you up in this. You have the support that it takes to make this choice. And we have the truth card here, which is about like, so I see this as you, Cancer, like standing on this scale over here. We have a scale here, and then we have another, well, that's the whole scale. Like you're standing on one part of it, and then the other one is like right in front of you. And then there's the portal to step through to something new. And to step through to something new is that's very metaphorical today, because I haven't really looked at it as it's actually the portal that has the number on top of it. It's almost like the number, like this is the door, and the door has the number 20. And the 20 is the upgrade. The 20 is the 2.0 version of yourself. So if you take this leap of faith, if you take this, what do you want to call it, chance/risk to just do something new and do something different and do something that you're called to do, that's going to help you so much to bring out your inner, like this is your most authentic path. This is your most authentic path. It's the upgrade of you. Like once you make this change, you make the change from within forever. It's like an internal change. And it's something about, like, I would be the first person to say, you can change everything on the internal planes. Actually, you have to change everything on the internal planes before actually anything on the outer planes is gonna shift. And that is still true, but there's something about, unless you make this change, or unless you make this decision and become clear over what it is that you're supposed to do, this sort of like upgrade won't happen. So it's like once you take this leap of faith, and once you're like, okay, I'm going to make a decision about this, and I'm going to move forward with it. And that is even like, if you're in a relationship, if that is what it's about, you're in a relationship, whether you're deciding to stay or go, I think it's really hard once you have started to wonder if you should leave a situation. It's really tough to sort of come back to, no, I'm going to stay here and it's going to be beautiful. But either or, just make a decision and line up with it. And there's your upgrade. There's your 2.0 version of yourself. And for whatever reason, I said this to Gemini too, like it can look like on the outside that these are the things that we're dealing with right now. But why are you dealing with them? Why are you inspired in this moment in your life to make this type of decision? Why are you put in a position where you can have, like, where there's a choice, where there's like, should I do this or should I do that? Should I say yes? Should I say no? Should I, like, whatever this is, you know, it's for you to bring out the best, highest potential within yourself. It's always to have you come further within yourself. There's some sort of evolution within you, Cancer. And so changing this thing or saying yes to this, or not saying yes, but like make a decision and lining up with it is going to help you to really upgrade yourself. That's probably a little bit annoying. Whatever this is, and for some of you, I just feel this might not be forever, Cancer, but I just feel like hanging on to a situation, or like sometimes you need to evolve, you need to expand, and you need to come to the higher planes. And in order for you to do so, we need to drop some people in our lives. We need to drop some situations in our life. It doesn't mean that it's bad or that it's wrong. It just doesn't fit where you're going anymore. I hope that makes sense. Now we have Ada Michael. It says you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. You're not seeing things clearly. So there's Michael, right? Like Michael's almost flying into you. That's how up close and personal he is. Like he's right there with you, holding your hand. We have divine guidance here. And it's telling you, Cancer, whatever the situation is, you can change your situation. You can change the situation. You can be free from this. You can make a choice. You can make a decision. You can sort of just determine what it is that you want and stick to that, to not be so back and forth, like I said. Make a decision and stick to it. get clear on what do you want, and understand that don't like Abraham would say, Abraham Hicks, don't argue for your limitation. Don't start to say, I would like that, but, and then you come up with all these brilliant ideas to why you can't change the situation. Why not come up with brilliant ideas on why you can? And then you might defend that even more and say, because if I could, I would, but that's not the reality that I'm living in. No, but maybe you're, what is that word? Perpetuating? Like you're perpetuating, you're continuing to say the same thing over and over again. You continue to hold on to a truth that just doesn't serve you anymore. If you want to make this change, that is, if you want to line up with a new decision. So you can be free, Cancer. You can open the gates and you can be free. You can move into something different should you want to. And all along you have divine guidance. This is for you to start a new, completely. I'm not saying you're starting over, but you're laying a new foundation for yourself. You're grounding yourself, anchoring yourself into a new position where it feels so stable and solid and supported and abundant. That's what you're reaching for. Okay, do we have some final messages from your guides, please? Final messages from... The situation will improve. The situation will improve. So it's interesting also, we have the dolphins there, and the dolphins, they do have those on the back. Or some do and some don't, maybe. Okay, it's so interesting because today at daycare, when I was leaving my boy there for at daycare, we're discussing, long story short why, but we're discussing dolphins and sharks and things, and we were like, dolphins don't have those like fins on the back, right? And like, what is the difference? Because it was a child who asked, like, what is the difference between a shark and a dolphin? Because they look very alike. Some of them look very alike. And I'm like, well, it's, some have, and I was like, I was so sure that, and now I'm just like, well, they do have a fin on the top of, like, do all of them have that? Because I'm so sure that, never mind. Anyway, the point here is that play more. The dolphins to me is just all about play and wittiness and sharpness and like fun, and just be playful. Cancer, if you want to improve any situation, the situation will improve. But if you want to improve any situation, go have fun. For the afternoon, for the hour, for the weekend, go have fun. Just do something randomly, just something completely different. Most of the time, it really helps to take you out of a. It was so interesting because the other day, I really acknowledged, like, we've had some trouble, let's say, to brush my son's teeth. He's just come into this situation like, I'm the owner of my own body, and I'm trying to say that to him, like, you're the decision maker of your body, like, you're deciding over your body. No one else can tell you what to do with your body, and then I'm there to say, we have to brush your teeth. And he's like, I'm the owner of my body. It's just thrown right back in my face. And it's like so tough. And I was like, you're right. You're the owner of your body. You're the owner of your mouth. No one decides whether I should brush your teeth or not, but you. But let me tell you what happens if you don't brush your teeth. And, you know, it goes on and on like that. And it has been starting to become a thing. That, like, and it's a thing in my head. So much a thing that I'm not talking about it on YouTube. So the thing was that over the weekend, we went away. Long story short, we went away. And for 2 nights, it was no issue whatsoever. We brushed the teeth. It was in a different setting. It was not at home. It was completely dissociated with this little mini fight that starts in our bathroom. And then last night, we came home and going into the bathroom, and the same story. It was almost like it was bathroom bound in our very apartment, in our bathroom. It was like that energy has already worked itself up, so that when we just stepped into that bubble, there was the issue again. So I was like, I need to cleanse this bathroom. I need to just clear it out of the energies here to start over, because this might not be even be a thing. It's just the old energies there to reminding us that now we should start the little argument about the brushing of the teeth. So I'm just saying this to like remove yourself from the situation. It might even be within the four walls that you can't make up your mind. It's because the back and forth is there. You're just removing yourself from the situation and from the location altogether. Might just clear up your mind quite a lot. Okay? That's what I have for you. Maybe you want a reading about this, whatever you want, please send me a message. Not whatever you want in terms of readings. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye.